EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Bisons of Buenos Aires taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. His counterpart on the Ravens sideline, John Harbaugh. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
33. Yep, ready.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1, they have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Cougar Knights.
Ward. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a
Come on.
First down.
60 Bison.
First and 10.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80.
The tight end in motion right.
Go.
Now an option play on second down. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
7-yard gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 39.
Now Ward. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready.
Here's Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First down. First and goal.
Here we go now on first and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. John Bates His second touchdown on the season. And the Bisons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Mixon running right. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Throwing now, Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing. Love. Open man is John Jennings. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the
Yellow,
38-yard
43.
line.
Ready?
Barkley inside handoff. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
8 yards to go.
Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
First down. A gain of 14. First down. Bison.
Set hut. Drill, black 40. Set hut.
Love looking to throw it. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's another Buenos Aires first down.
Barkley. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
Ready?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd
Ready.
and goal.
Set hut. Ready?
Barkley again. And this time he's in for the touchdown.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Ravens nothing.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Bison's 14.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bison's offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go. Black
A gain of 16 yards. And the Buenos Aires first down.
Love. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Buenos Aires.
First down. Go.
It's a gain of 20.
Looking to throw. Love.
First down.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
Up the middle with Barkley. They'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Ready.
Back to throw. Love. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ballgame coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Here's Ward. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
1-yard line.
The Bison's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown of the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. Throw right side, Wilson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Love. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's go now.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, here's Ward. That's complete. It's Loud McConkey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, check that.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, Ward. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
That's a gain of 4.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he will have the 1st down about the 21-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Here we go.
And he's going to keep this again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 19-yard
To throw is Ward. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Ready?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mixon will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 50, green.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Saquon Barkley, incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Throwing is Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Looking to throw again on second down. Love. He finds him again. Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Buenos Aires first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Buenos Aires first down.
Black dot. Black ultra.
Back to throw now on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
Buenos Aires first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bison.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
Field yellow. 43. Claws red. Ready.
Here's Love. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action, Ward. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go. Count.
Mixing up the middle. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Taking it about the 16. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Buenos Aires offense back out now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Get up.
The Ravens take over
Ready,
first
18
and
Cardinal,
10
18
at the
Cardinal.
22-yard line.
Get up.
That one complete to McConkey. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
14 yards.
Go.
Baltimore, first
Nick,
down.
up.
First and goal.
Now Ward. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
By Kobe.
It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up second and goal.
At the 13-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Ready.
Ward, third and goal. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates.
Complete to John Bates. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2.
Ready. Set.
Throwing. Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
a gain of 4 yards.
Here we go.
That's good. Buenos Aires.
Love now. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First down.
Left. 95.
18 on the play.
Ready. Ready.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 3. At the Ravens.
To the air again, Love. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Love sacked. A loss of 13 yards.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Baker Mayfield. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Vikings with a 13-0 lead as the game's gone to the half. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late-season byes. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go!
Once again, they run with Mixon. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 8.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Baltimore, first down.
Ready?
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. This goes out wide from Mixon. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
39-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. Short throw, he's got Kraft. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Shut up. Shut up. Cavity lying.
Back to throw again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken around the 12.
Return team.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Love. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Looking to put a drive together.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Jack.
It's
19 targets.
To throw is Ward. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up
Let's go now.
And 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Ready? Punt. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete here.
Ready, set.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go. 10 cycles. Ready.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. When you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Ravens 22.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 11. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70, Hawk, 70.
Looking to throw. Moore. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Christian Wilkins in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
That's good. Buenos Aires. First down.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Black ultra.
Love from the gun. Short throw. Going to be caught by Waller. Inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get ready. Yellow, 43.
flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Love. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Here's 2nd and 10.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
15-yard line.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little. And they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet. But that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Now Ward. This one finds McConkey. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They give to Nixon to try to pick it up. And Nixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
It's 4th down.
Pack the 60.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll start with the option. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Now Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Buenos Aires 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Mixon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Come on. 6 the Eagles. 6.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the wing. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run with Mixon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. There he goes again. And all the way in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Bisons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison.
Ward. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. DeMarcus Lawrence in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. That one complete to McConkey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now, Ward. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Saquon Barkley. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bisons extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Desmond King on the return.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Cougar 19.
To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets them 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun to give to Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception. interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Down to the 25. 2nd and 9.
Over the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Black, black. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they aren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Ready?
Barkley is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Ready, set.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
52 points.
4-yard line.
Love now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 3 yards out. And the Bisons are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Cameron Pinchot.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this one is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Black 40. Black 7. Ready?
Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
That's good for a Buenos Aires. First down.
Hut. 50. Green. Set. Go. Hut.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
14 more yards.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
10 black. Go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. Black. 95. Ready?
Barkley, inside handoff. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And he continues to add on to his amazing touchdown total on the ground. That is number 25 for him on the year as he moves ever closer to the all-time record. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buenos Aires, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they
Ah!